Thanks for the intro, Dad. How's everybody doing tonight? Everyone having a good night? I'm having a great night. I am so happy to be here. New Year's just happened. Everyone hear about this? Yes? Yes? Okay. Then this joke is going to make a lot of sense. So, everyone's got their New Year's resolutions, right? We all know about those. And I'll admit, I have mine, right? But I'm just sick and tired of these people complaining about failing their New Year's resolutions, right? Like, I hear all my friends going, oh, I couldn't make it to the gym every day. I relapsed and started cross-dressing again. I did a blah, 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 blah. Babies, right? It's all I hear. Guys, folks, let me tell you something. The point of New Year's resolutions is not to do something good with your life. It's not to do something admirable. It's to not fail. It's to not fail your New Year's resolutions, right? And when you start looking at it like that, I'll tell you, it's a cakewalk, okay? So I started looking at it a little bit like that. And so I decided this year, I'm gonna give it my all. I'm gonna make something that's impossible for me to fail at. So I decided to go out and not become a Cambodian pole vaulter. Yes, you can clap, it's all right. And I know what you're saying, Will, how are you doing? I don't want to brag, but I'm fucking killing it, okay? I haven't touched a pole in 7 days, all year, and last time I checked, I'm not Cambodian, which is great. Well, it's not great that I have nothing against Cambodian people. Sorry. It's just for the resolution, yeah. Anyway, yeah, you guys know about performative males? You heard this? Anyone? Yeah, okay. All right, see some snaps. If you haven't, performative males, you know, there's these men, and they'll do like very feminist things, say feminist things, just to kind of like very ingenuously, just to sleep with a woman or just to go out on a date. And the way that I like to explain performative males to people who don't know what it is, have you ever seen those old like kung fu movies, right? I swear this is related, okay? So Bruce Lee, like in these kung fu movies, you know, he'll get cut, right? And he's bleeding, and he'll take it out, and he'll like wipe it on his face to prove that he's a warrior. That's what a normal guy does in a kung fu movie. Performative male in a kung fu movie, first off, before he fights anyone, he checks around, looks to make sure there's a woman watching. So he looks big and tough. Second of all, he doesn't get cut, you know, from fighting or something. He gets cut from fist fighting the glass ceiling or something like that. And he takes, instead of his own blood, he takes like Malala's period blood or something and like smears it on his face. Yeah, you know, all his moves are named after like feminist icons. Susan B. Anthony Slice, Ruth Bader Gut Punch. I don't know. Speaking of kicking ass, I have this sick jacket. It's a kick-ass jacket, thank you, in the back. It's cool, it's huge, it's blue, it keeps me warm, it's a big Carhartt jacket. And I love this jacket, I wear it all the time. But I gotta tell you, it gets me in a lot of trouble, okay, and I'll tell you why. On the left breast pocket, it says Massport, okay? And for those of you who don't know, Massport is like the transportation authority for Massachusetts. It's, you know, they control like Logan Airport, they control the port, they control trade going in and out. It's like the lifeblood of the industrial industry in Massachusetts, right? Very, very blue collar. And I wear this jacket around, and people come up to me and say, oh, do you work at Massport? But the problem is, I am not blue collar at all, okay? I'll say, I do kind of pass for blue collar, white guy, mustache, dental health isn't too good, you know? And I gotta give it to them, but I don't work at Massport. I'm the last person who works at Massport. I do stand-up, for God's sakes. I work for my dad and do physics online tutoring as a side hustle. I do not work at Massport, but I get these guys who come up to me and they go, oh, so, you know, how long you been working at Massport? And I have to say, well, if by work at Massport, you mean that I thrifted this in a repurposed industrial warehouse in Cambridge, then yes, I do. Yes, I do. No, they don't take that very kindly. They don't like that at all. And I feel like a complete jerk, right? Like, I mean, I'm like, you know, I'm like a young guy in decent shape, I'm pretty smart, and these guys are often, they're old, you know, they're overworked, and and they work at Massport. I mean, nothing gets Massport. You know, it's important work, but I mean, they don't exactly have Einsteins over there. I mean, let's face it, like the job application for Massport is to spell Massport. It's on the top of the sheet. But I don't know, that's what I get for walking around with the jacket on, I guess. I've been doing a lot of walking around recently. A lot of walking around, and I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot, and I'll tell you why. I've decided to start like dancing in public. This is real. I swear to God, I listen to music all the time on my headphones anytime I'm walking around. And I've decided to start dancing, right? And you know, I thought like, why not? Why the heck not? I mean, why not make some people laugh? You know, maybe spread some joy. But I gotta tell you, the looks I get from people, it's like I'm walking around dancing naked or something. Like what kind of society do we live in that you can see people overdosing on fentanyl, like getting beat up, you know, committing hate crimes? People just walk right past it. You know, they don't bat an eye. But the minute that a white boy just gets a little bit of motion below the hips, people just lose their mind. I mean, come on, I'll admit, these hips are about as deadly as a fent overdose. But Karen, you don't gotta scream. Thank you very much. It's been a joy. Thank you.